I'm an American pit bull terrier, and what are they? What are they? Labradors. And a pussies, man. Pussies. You think some 12-stone man can beat me a 5 rounds that wind like an aeroplane? Like a paper aeroplane. And he's mated it in one punch, put him in the Royal Infirmary. Not that thin. I could drive that right hand straight through the skull, running 4 miles 5 times a week, weight training in a bag, sparring. Come on. They're ready and prepared for these mugs. I'm the ultimate fucking male, mate. Ultimate fucking male. Put some fucking respect on this name.
What happened, John?
Well, I can talk about me day and night in the video. I'm a coward, this, I'm a coward, I'm fucking here and that run like a dog. I will fight till I drop for fucking at me. I'm gonna fuck any place, anytime, anywhere for nothing.
So someone's upset John quite seriously there, you know.
I should be shot in that middle seat, me. Not some freak gold digger. I made all this. How would these bollocks here to be fuck all for these gold diggers? These bollocks traded millions for these gold diggers. Treat me with some fucking respect. Now I fucking shower shit down here. I made all this. I fucking made it. So here's the statement. Here it is. Without the spunk in my bollocks, all you want to get the fucking paycheck. Fuck you all.
Yeah, oh, fucking twat.
What's good, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope you're all well out there. Got me good man in the house, Outlaw Pugilist. How you doing, buddy?
Yes, I'm good. Can you hear me? I'm wondering if you can hear me.
Crystal clear, mate.
Great.
Let me tell you what, just bear with me 1 sec, Outlaw, just so I can get rid of that chat off the screen.
Sorry a second. Where's my speaker? Come on. You sec. We'll climb up. Go get something off the top of the cupboard.
All right, fucking hell. Pissy. Right, who we got in the house? Charlene, salute to you, sweetheart. I hope you're well. Tyrone from across the pond, hope you're well, Ty. Thanks for coming through. James Dickerson from across the border. How's it going, my good man? Avatar, my good man. The ultimate male, yeah. Right. Got Outlaw with me for the next hour and a half. So I'm going to do for boxing. Good day, Skip. How are you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming through. So we're going to go through as much boxing as we can in the next hour and a half. Starting with this. I want to talk to you, Outlaw Pugilist. I'll try my best to read the comments as well. Random Don, hope you're well, buddies. But tell this to Outlaw. They stop exposing.
Good day.
My bad. Hey, Outlaw. To you.
I'm just going to get my speaker working.
Yeah, right. Let's talk a bit of boxing then. I know you're picking Daniel Dubois. Not Daniel Dubois. You're picking Fabio Wardley. Let's hear it.
Who, for me?
Yeah.
Oh, you stuck it on me, Loz, man. Wardley. I don't know where to start, you know. Wardley. I've got Wardley. Yeah, I do have Wardley. I've been thinking about this fight for the past week, to tell you the truth. And I think, like, you know, Daniel Dubois, as obviously we've seen him. The Joey Joyce fight was a long time ago. Right? It's a little while ago. So, and he's come through, like, you know, some good fights since then. Obviously become a champion, beat AJ, beat Big Baby Miller, beat Hergovich. I mean, you know, that was a good run that he went through.
Yeah.
Wardley, I don't know. I think Wardley's shown that he's a warrior. You know, he's shown that he can stand there. He can trade it with the best of them. You know, obviously he's come from a white collar background, and he's proven that he's that guy. You know,
yeah.
He can go to war as well. You know, he can take a dig, he can give a dig. So I don't know. I just feel that Wardley's gonna stand there and trade with Dubois, because I think that's all he can do. And I think it's going to be about whoever quits, whoever, you know what I mean? Whoever, obviously if someone catches someone flush on the chin and, you know, they get caught, might go down. But other than that, I think it's going to be just like a test of wills. Two guys just banging it out. and whoever's got that heart to just stay in there for the longest. I think it's just going to be a slugfest, to tell you the truth. I don't think we're going to see a technical fight here. We're going to see a slugfest.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with. At the moment, I haven't seen any cracks from Wardley. I've seen Wardley standing there to the end. The fight with Justice Hooney, was losing the fight. He was basically losing up into the 11th round. He pulled it out. The fight with Parker as well. I felt like he was. I have to remember that fight with Parker. Not so much like the Hooney fight, but I felt he was kind of behind in that fight as well. And then the fight got stopped. Slightly premature, but I still got to give it to him, man. He was there to the end. You know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna go with Wardley. I'm gonna go with Wardley. I think a late stoppage. Let me just say after round 8. Let's say not before, after round 8.
Okay. Just quickly read some of these chats. Wardley's been hit by a puncher. That's a good fact. Skippy's put, I got the Pommy guy winning. Avatar's put, Triple D does the basics well, but Wardley is multi-dimensional switch hitter, which makes great adjustments. Good point, yeah. Roy's put, got to be honest, I think Triple D by knockout. If his mind is in a good place, Triple D loses again, it's all over for him. Good point. I agree with Roy, and I also agree with you as well. Excuse me. I am not writing off Fabio Wardley whatsoever. No, I'm not. But the reason why I'm picking him, as I've said before, on paper, like you just said, it's a 50-50 fight, most definitely, and it comes down to a battle of willpower. And you'd have to swing with Wardley, obviously, because there's proof out there that Dubois quits when under pressure, and that's a fact. Yeah. But for me, I just think it's that low hand business. Well, they both got low hands, haven't they?
Yeah.
I just think because because Dubois is a better boxer fundamentally, it's more skillful. I don't know. Like you say, I can easily flip flop from one day to another, but I chose Triple Knee, and I think I've made the right decision. For me, Wardley is just his hands are way too low, man, way too low. And what people are forgetting, Dubois is every bit as a bigger puncher as Fabio Wardley. Every bit as a bigger puncher, and like you just before. If like Roy said, if he's in a good frame of mind, he's a dangerous man, a very dangerous man. So it makes a great fight. Just read the comments quick. I got
I'm just having a few chips if you don't mind.
Yeah, no worries, buddy. Triple Knee loses. Yeah, read that. I got Wardley because Triple Knee wants the man and woman tomorrow in Europe look like Wardley. If he does favour that knee on the odd occasion, yeah, he does. He wants to salute to you, man, from across the pond. He's put Laws Outlaw, salute, gentlemen, salute to chat. Salute to you, my good buddy. I hope you're well. Thanks for coming through. Avatar's put Triple D has the better resume, but Wardley on the roll. A very mentally strong and confident. Yeah, good point. I don't know who punches harder. No, me neither. That's a good question. Who would you say hits harder?
Before I answer that, I just want to say shout out to James Dickerson. Thanks for shouting me out, and shout out to the Zufaru. Thank you for shouting me out. Who hits harder? That's a hard question, man. I think the only people can answer that is whoever's been in with them. Whoever's been in with them. I think it'll be hard to tell, really. I don't think there's much in it. Daniel hits hard. Let's say that Daniel hits hard, and Wardley. No one can deny that he doesn't hit hard either.
Yeah, that's a big phrase.
Phrase, Hooney as well. Look at Zufaru. The Zufaru put down, I'm sick of picking against Wardley and losing.
Well, That is my point as well, because I've picked against him.
Mm.
But for me, that 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 both of them two fights, like I say, I totally agree with you. Got to give it to him, because he's only got to do what's in front of him. But that Justice Uni fight for me, that was some serious bullshit. That fight,
Mm.
man got up at 9, and the ref didn't even pull him to him and say walk to me. So what was the point? What was the point in giving the guy a standing 10 count, getting
I
up at 9
mean,
and then just waving it off straight away?
if I was a referee, even if he stood up at 10, I would still give him the benefit of the doubt because he's winning the fight. He never looked in trouble. That was a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a bit. That was a bit fishy for me. That stung, man.
Exactly.
Mm,
Did you see Uni wobbling
no,
when he got up? No,
no.
not one bit. That's what I'm saying.
You
So
would give
that
him the benefit of the doubt. Look, I mean, look at Tyson Fury when he got knocked down by Deontay Wilder, and Jack Reese gave him the benefit of the doubt. Some referees could have stopped the fight right there and then. You know,
yeah.
when it's a big fight, I think you just got to give them the benefit of the doubt a little bit because the fighters are trained. They've trained for months for the
Yeah.
fight. You know what I mean? They trained for months. They put a lot of heart, sweat, and tears into it just for a referee to stop the fight. Like, I mean,
What I mean,
if you're in the fight and you still got a little bit left to give, or you think that you can change the tide a little bit. You think nobody knows what's inside the fighter at that particular time. But they might be thinking in mind, no, I can get over this and I feel like I can overcome. Just give me another chance. You know what I mean? But the referee just said, no, that's it. That must
that's
be
what
really
I mean.
frustrating.
It's soul breaking. That is.
Yeah.
It's soul breaking. And after the fight, if you can remember, Justice Uni's corner were going berserk about it.
Yeah, they were.
Going berserk about it.
They were going mad. But the thing is, Justice Hooley didn't complain. That was the thing.
Exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth. You took the words right out of my mouth. He didn't even complain. And I saw where they went back to the changing room, and his trainer was going berserk. And Uni was saying, I swear on my son's life, this is what he said. He said, oh, it doesn't matter, I'll come again. Well, with that kind of mentality.
Hooney said that.
Yeah, that's what he said to his trainer.
I remember.
In the dressing room after the fight. His trainer was going berserk. Let me just read a few of these chats quickly. Wardley fought Parker. Dubois ducked with sick note. Yeah, Wardley needs to get Triple D into a dogfight. If Wardley can get stable Triple G's jab, he's got him. That's a good point.
Yeah,
Kanga's put, if it God, I can't get my words out. Is it just my confidence mentally? Are the British referees always stopping fights?
Yeah,
good point.
They do. You're right.
Very good point. 93. The Octane 67. Salute to you. He's put refs need to make sure that my eyes are terrible.
Yeah, mine are the same as well. Ref needs to make sure the over-under ticket score.
Yeah.
The over-under ticket score.
Like and subscribe. What Hooney should have done. What Hooney should have done in the ring. Well, what gets me about that fight, right, Outlaw, without digging up the old past, Justice Hooney, was it round 11 they stopped it? See what I mean? He won every single round.
Yeah.
And he gets knocked down.
Yeah.
Gets up at 9, not wobbling, not shaking. I mean, who's to say that Fabio wouldn't have finished him off? Most possibly. But who's to say that Uni wouldn't have just carried on jabbing?
I would have liked to have seen it. I mean, I've obviously years of watching combat sports, whether it be boxing, MMA, wherever it is. You've seen those fights where one fighter looks like he's totally finished, and you're like, he's done, and the referee lets it continue, or he survives the round, and then somehow he just pulls one out of the bag. I mean, those are special fights. If referees are stopping the fights prematurely, you're never going to see that. You're never going to get to see stuff like that again. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You're not going to see those great fights, and you think, oh, what a comeback, you know?
Exactly. And it's funny though. I'm not being funny. How the I'd love to see that fight run back again. I would love to see that fight run back again.
Hooney versus what was the other
Wardley.
one? Yeah.
Somewhere down the line, man. I'd love to see that fight again because that was a cracking fight.
Who is Hooney fighting? You said Hooney's fighting, isn't he? Who's he fighting?
Big Fraser Clark.
Oh, Fraser Clark.
Yeah. Right, so
that's a bad matchup for Fraser Clark.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to come down the line to that in a bit. Yeah, fight of the year, Triple D versus Fab. Yes, very much well could be Avatar. Wizard Sleeve, salute to you, me good man. He's put evening to you, me good man.
Yes, evening. Something, bro. Good.
The rest should have let him off, let him have a chance. Facts random Don. You reckon Bricktop slipped in a quick fiver? I wouldn't never say never. So, just to wrap up this subject, then, I'm picking Dubois, me, Outlaw, and obviously you're picking Fabio.
Yeah.
May the best man win. Great fight. Best thing Bricktop's done in a long time. This making his. I just hope he starts making his other heavyweights start fighting each other. Because the man's got loads of heavyweights, hasn't he?
He's got Frank Warren controls the heavyweight division at the moment, I believe.
Exactly.
And,
that's what I'm saying.
I think he's using it as leverage now. You know, because we got. I mean, are we at that point yet? We talk about.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about it then. Let's talk about the £1 billion lawsuit. Go on. Something you want to kick off with?
Well, I'll give a little bit. You can give a little bit. Frank's obviously, you know, it's something to do with loss of earnings where he felt like they've cut him out of the deal. And you know what? I'm going to bring up Simon Jordan because Simon Jordan said something last year, which I found pretty interesting at the time when he said it. He's like, what's to say? I mean, you're bringing these guys in, you're showing them the ropes, you're showing them how it's done. What's to say that, I mean, they've got lots of money, more money than you lot have got. What's to say that they just don't find out the game plan and just, you know, fob you lot off and say, see you later and do their own thing? And they were like, no, it's not. I think he said it to both Eddie and Frank, but in separate interviews. And both of them were like, nah, because, you know, we're in a well-established business and we've got contacts. We've been doing this for years. And they were basically making up excuses, it sounded like.
Yeah.
And Simon Jordan was like, yeah, but they've got money. They can do it. They can bring in advisors. Well, you know what I mean? What do you mean? And they were like, no, trust me. It's all right. It's all right. And then a year later, look where we are. You know, look where we are.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't know, maybe I want to continue a bit more. Maybe I should let you chime in. There's something else.
Go on. You speak your thing, man.
I just think, you know what? I don't know what this whole Zuffa boxing thing is properly. I mean, we still don't even know because look, I mean, Jay Obertai is fighting tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
He's fighting tomorrow. We don't even know what belt he's fighting for.
Well, yeah.
We still don't know what belt he's fighting for. So we're like, well, what's going on here with this Zuffa boxing? But I mean, they've cut Frank out the deal. They're cutting Frank out. They poached Connor, and I personally think Zuffa boxing is not good. Might be good for boxing on a whole to bring in another, you know, organization to put on fights and stuff as a whole. But I don't think it's good for British boxing. We still need the promoters like Frank Warren. We still need promoters like Eddie Hearn. And even the smaller promoters, Nick Hennessy, and, you know, if he's still around, and, you know, all the other ones that are up and coming. We need those promoters because those promoters bring in young talent and new talent from the UK. If you have Zuffa boxing taking over the whole show, and like crushing all the UK promoters, we're not going to see the talent from the UK being brought up. And even when they do come up, they're not going to get the shine like they're getting now because, like, look at this whole thing with Eddie Hearn now when he's bringing in, what's his name? Tom Aspinall. Yeah?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know how many people are in this chat at the moment. How many people we got in there, Los?
About 14, 15.
How many people knew who Tom Aspinall was before this whole thing happened? Or even before the whole iPoke situation? Not many people knew who he was. He's a UFC heavyweight champion of the world, and he's from England. I mean, the whole of England should know who he is.
Of course he
Eddie
should.
Hearn's onto something. He's like, the UFC don't promote you, unless your name's not Conor McGregor or Sean O'Malley. The UFC are not going to promote you. He's the heavyweight champion of the world, and the main British public don't know who he is. Everyone knows who Anthony Joshua is. He's probably brought them together and says, like, I mean, the thing is, Dana White treated Tom really badly. This wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for Dana White's mistreatment of Tom Aspinall. Dana White treated him bad after the fight. He got eye poked and he basically made out like he ducked the fight. He didn't want to fight. And Dana White's got a group of fanboys that like to fanboy him and kiss his ass and stuff like that. And they start to put out a narrative that Tom quit, Tom didn't want to fight, when in matter of fact, he got poked in the eye, both eyes. So obviously now Eddie's trying to use this as leverage now to say, look, you're the heavyweight champion. Look at Anthony Joshua compared to you. You're the MMA heavyweight champion. Anthony Joshua's a former heavyweight champion, but you remember how he was doing in his heights. Look how much money he was making. Look at the endorsements he was getting, Lucozade, Under Armour, all these things. I think Eddie's going to try and do this for Tom and build him up.
He is. I've seen an interview tonight with him.
That's what I mean. But if Dana White and guys take over, we're going to lose the stars in England, and we've got a rich heritage when it comes to combat sports, boxing in particular. All the greats of the past and all that. And I just feel like the way Dana's treated Tom, he will do that to other prospects over here in the UK, because he's done it to multiple other fighters all over the place. I just feel he will do that to marginalize some of these fighters, and we're not going to get the stars that we've had from yesteryear. I don't know if I've gone on too long, but
No, you're right. Shoot your shit, man. Well, I'm going to tell you something now, because I'm looking at it.
More, but I want to hear something from you. Yeah,
I've been listening to a few other channels. AJ is a superstar fighter. Yeah, can Dana do what with Turkey around? Not too sure. Right, here's my take on it. If Dana White, I mean, I don't know anything about UFC and all that bullshit. I just know what people have told me about him. He pays his fighters peanuts and don't look after them. No. So if this guy gets into boxing, I agree with you. I think we're shafted. Not just the Brits. I think the whole world's shafted.
Yeah.
Because he's going to do away with all these belts what have been around for a long time. Make this bullshit Mickey Mouse super belt. And then he's got full control. Well, him and Turkey have got full control of it, of the boxing world. But in another way, do you not think that this is all kind of sort of scripted? And what I mean by that is, well, Dana White takes fucking Conor Ben away from him, right? Apparently these two have got beef, these two promoters, right? He pinches his second main asset, right, from him. It's a one-fight deal. Apparently, Tony Sims is still training fucking Conor Ben. Conor Ben's still training at Matchroom. And then, not only that, with Dana White pinching Conor Ben away from Eddie Hills, I've seen so many people say Eddie Hearn in the comments over that weekend, not last weekend, the weekend before when it happened. I've seen so many people say, why don't you start a UFC promotion, Eddie? Why don't you start that? Next thing you know, he's got fucking Tom Aspinall.
I was thinking the same thing. I even forgot to say it, yeah. Listen, quick one. All of the UFC talent right now, the best talent comes from Europe and Asia. Yeah, Europe and Asia. Two of the biggest stars at the moment in UFC. Paddy Pimblett's one of them. Obviously, Tom's the heavyweight champion. Who else we got over here? We had Leon Edwards, the former welterweight champion.
Yeah.
Who else is there? We've had a few good stars over here, and a lot of the other stars come from like Eastern Europe or Asia. America itself are not producing big MMA stars. So
Yeah.
it would be. I mean, I think they should look at this. I think they should look at this. Maybe the promoters in the UK. Maybe I don't know if Frank Warren will be interested in something like this, but Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, maybe get a few more people in and start an MMA organization over in Europe, over here, and draw all the fighters from Europe into this organization. Do you understand what I mean? Because America, as I said, they're not producing stars, and they're getting a lot of their stars from that part of the world. So
Yeah.
it would be. I mean, the UFC need competition. They say that their fighters are the best in the world. We got the best fighters in the world. Their fighters are undisputed, but the sport is called MMA, not the UFC. So when they say that they're undisputed, it's not actually true, because you have other organizations, and there's been plenty of times, where the other organizations' champions, a lot of people felt the other organizations' champions would have beaten a UFC champion, but the UFC categorically will not cross promote. They won't cross promote and get their champions to fight anyone, because if their champion was to lose, it would look really bad on them. It's happened to them before.
Yeah.
Once before, years ago, they got Chuck Liddell to go over to Japan to fight. Who did he fight? I can't even remember. I thought he fought Rampage Jackson, and he got beat up in Pride over there. And I think Vanderlei beat him as well. But what the UFC did to obviously to how can I say, sort of like to save face, is they bought out Pride. They bought out the organization. Do you understand what I mean? So their champions lost to the Pride champion, and within a few years they bought the whole organization. Said, "Well, they're now our fighters. We now own the best fighters." Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So obviously you got the PFL, you got other organizations. I'm not sure how many. Rising, and you've also got One Championship. They're all MMA organizations, and they've got their own champions within their own right. But obviously they don't fight each other. So people say, "Oh, boxing's got too many belts." But if you understand MMA properly, MMA is the same thing. You got the UFC, you got Rising, you got One Championship, you got the PFL. 4 organizations, 4 separate belts. All of them are MMA. There's no one significant champion. In boxing, we got 4 belts, but we know who the best heavyweight champion is. It's Alexander Usyk.
Yeah.
But in MMA, you don't. The UFC claim that we've got the best because they're the biggest organization with the most amount of money, but your champions are not fighting the other 3 you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, there's opening bodies, yeah. Even Thomas, buddy.
Here, there is no, best fight the best. We know who the best is. You don't, because your champions are not fighting the Rising champions, not fighting the PFL champion. You're not fighting the One Championship. Ngannou left the UFC and became the PFL champion. Tom Aspinall later John Jones, and he wouldn't fight Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall became the champion. We're like, Ngannou never lost his belt in the UFC. He left, still the champion. John wouldn't fight him, didn't want to fight him and ducked him, so he left. Now John's ducking Tom. Who is the real heavyweight champion? It's in dispute. It's in dispute.
Yeah.
So Dana White said, "Oh yeah, this is how I do. Look what I did with the UFC. The UFC is failing right now. It's failing, and the fighters are now revolting because of this Conor Benn situation. They're all pissed." Behind closed doors, they're not speaking out, because the thing is, if you speak out against Dana White and the UFC, they will absolutely bury you because they own your contract. It's different from boxing. Like, if you speak out, they would basically start to blackball you, give you really unfavorable matchups, cut you from fights, obviously stall you, bench you, not give you opportunities. If you win, there's certain fighters who go through winning streaks and don't even get a title shot, just because, they've pissed off Dana, or the UFC feel that they're not popular enough,
Yeah.
There's a lot of politics in UFC. It's not what people think. It used to be that it used to be best fight the best and stuff like that. But I think, when they changed the uniforms, because the fighters used to be able to wear their own shorts and promote themselves and get sponsorships and that, but the UFC stripped them of all sponsorships and made them start wearing Reebok apparel, and they banned them from, like, say if they're wearing Reebok, say you're sponsored by Nike Clause, you can't wear your Nike gear, you can't wear your Nike gear at any UFC event. If you're going to sponsor your Nike stuff, it has to be away from the UFC. and then all the sponsors kind of like have turned away from the UFC fighters because of that now, because the UFC own their exclusive advertising rights. You know, they've got to basically wear what the UFC tell them to wear, and they're doing that in Zuffa boxing as well. It makes it look boring and generic. I want to see fighters with character. I want to see you wear your own shorts, your own gloves, style your own style, come out of your own music, whatever it means. But UFC are like, no, you got to wear Reebok, or you got to wear Venom shorts, Venom gloves. They've got to be all blue or all black inside. It just looks dead for me.
That's what I'm trying to say. I don't want that fucking clown inboxing. Random, just read this quick. Bruce Gas, salute to you, buddy. Thomas, salute to you. Loz, was you grafting today? Well, yeah, sure was, mate. The money came from Turkey, not Dana. It was down to Dana. He would have not got this. I think
That's true.
That. Yeah, excuse me. Right. Well, I think boxing at the moment is a shit show because you've got this punk Dana White coming in. Don't need him in boxing. Fuck off and stay in your own league. I think Turkey's bad for boxing now. I heard an American channel say it a long, long time ago, and I laughed my bollocks off.
That's true.
And now it's showing that he just played us all a blinder, didn't he?
Everyone, you know what? You got to give a shout out to everyone who said that. I met there's a few channels who were saying that last year and that, and I was a bit like, oh, what's wrong with you, man? We're getting good fights and stuff like that, but you know, I think he's bad.
I heard KQKC say,
yeah, yes.
Very first come into boxing, he said, this guy's going to be bad for boxing. You watch and see. Yeah. And I was laughing my bollocks off. I mean, I like KQKC. I still watch him. I'm still sub to him. But he was probably the first channel what said it. And everything he said about him.
Drive Turkey. He kept calling him Drive Turkey.
Yeah. And everything he said has come out to be true. Something is taking over. That's just how it is. Yeah, but I think, well, let's talk about Frank Warren soon then. So, because I want to move on from this subject in a minute, but give us your quick rundown on do you think Frank Warren's just flexing his muscles, or do you think he'll try go through with it?
To me, it looks like a threat. It looks like a threat at the moment. Does he believe he's gonna get anything out of it?
Yeah.
I mean, at first you were all shocked. We're all shocked at what's going on, but after a while, when it sinks in and you start to think about it, you think, I don't know, Frank. Did you really have anything here? You know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna go. I don't think he'll go forward with it. But who knows?
Yeah. No, I don't think he will. But the thing is, right? You got to think how this works, right? I should imagine that Frank Warren's got a strangle. He's got a strangle on the heavyweight division, right? Most of the fighters are signed to him. I should imagine they've all got contracts signed. If Turkey freezes Frank out, then how does Turkey operate without having them fighters? Heavyweight division, because all them heavyweight fighters are going to be under a contract. Who the fuck's this little weirdo? Smack him out of the fucking troll.
John Fury lover. You know, he's come to troll you. John Fury, he was making John Fury videos.
I know who he is. I know exactly who he is. Mm-hmm. It'll be that little divvy fucking.
He wants John to blow him off.
Yeah. Smack him out of
you can tell by his avatar picture, he wants John to blow him off.
Yeah. Right, so, see, this is what happens when you get trolls. They throw you off what you try and talk about. Right. I don't think Frank's going to... and just get rid of that guy as well. I don't think that Turkey... I don't think Frank Warren is going to sue because I don't know. See, that's what I mean now. My head's scrambled now. I've gone right off what I was trying to say. Frank's got the fighters, right? But Turkey can't operate without them fighters. So how does he put any heavyweight fights on?
You can't.
if he's frozen Frank out.
You can't.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say.
Basically, I think
It's like me having the keys, me having a Ferrari, and you having the keys.
Yeah.
I can't use that car without the keys. Do you see what I'm trying to get at?
Yeah. I think Frank's done this to make them aware, like he's not happy. He made a threat.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not happy. You lot are trying to obviously make moves without me. And I think he's probably saying, listen, I got control of the heavyweight division. If you want to play those games, then we'll play those games. You know,
Yeah.
Turkey won't be able to put on won't be able to put on any top class heavyweights because Frank owns them all the contracts.
Yeah.
And because of what happened to Conor recently, I think he's going to be looking at those contracts like hard now. Whoever's near to the end of their contract, he'll be looking, if he wants to keep them, he's going to look to renew them and stuff like that. They'll be paying a close eye on those contracts. I think Turkey will just have to operate in other divisions, just the lower classes.
He's got to. I know
Yeah, he's operate in the lower classes until some of the contracts become available or new talent comes along.
Yeah.
I mean, Frank's got a two. He's got a two. I mean, a two is like the future now, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
You got a two mark.
Look to you, buddy. Yeah, so sorry to butt in.
Eddie's got a few young heavyweights.
In April was, yeah. Right, just let me say this because I don't want to bang on too long about this subject. But there's other things I've got to talk about. I think Turkey is waiting. Could be. You know what it is. Turkey pays all these promoters big money to get these fights happening, and now Turkey has his own organisation. He's going in alone. Yeah, good point.
That was the plan from the beginning. That was his plan from the beginning.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what the OG said.
Yeah, that was his plan from the beginning.
End of the day, you're not going to keep pissing money up the wall if you ain't getting something back out of it, are you?
No.
Your whole plan, his whole plan is to butter everybody up and then make his moves.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his foot through the door, buying this, shares in the zone, buying up Ring Magazine, putting on big fights, got all these promoters fucking dancing for him, putting on all these big fights, all the fans love him, then all of a sudden, right, money dries up. Next thing, Frank and Eddie to the back of queue. In comes Dana White. Next thing, Super Boxing and Netflix. And I mean, a red light is when you get fucking Tyson Fury. How do you take a guy's fighter to fight on a different network and your promotional company's not even mentioned in the banner? How?
Is Tyson Fury under contract with Frank?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? That's the question. Has he thrown? Because I wouldn't put it past Fury. He loves a book. I'd put money that Fury's thrown Brick Top under the bus.
Yeah, I think so. How does Turkey get to promote Tyson Fury, a main event at Tottenham Stadium on Frank's patch and not involve him?
Exactly. I think different network as well.
That's the reason why Frank put out this lawsuit. I think you're taking the piss. You're on my patch. You're promoting my heavyweight, and I'm not involved. But you brought Dana White in.
Yeah, exactly.
The minute Turkey brought Dana White in, that's when I was like this. I'm off the train. Let me off the train. Stop the train. Let me off.
Yeah.
Dana White, let me off, mate. I've been watching Dana White for years, over 20 years.
I know you have. I know you love your thingy. So if there's anyone who knows about him, it's you.
Listen, if I had my old channel, I will show you. I've made about 25, 30 videos about Dana. on my old channel. I don't know if you remember my old channel. Every now and again, you'll see a Dana White video.
Yeah, I've seen you do. I remember your old channel. Yeah. I've seen you do.
Even on this channel, I think I've got a few of them. But I think that the algorithm was protecting him because every time I made a Dana White video, I'd literally get about 10 views.
Yeah.
Every time you put Dana White in the title, this was when Turkey announced him, and everyone was having their little say. And every time I made a video on it,
read the chat in a minute.
Yeah, kind of like I noticed this happened. I don't know if you know there was an incident a couple of years ago where Dana White slapped his missus in public.
I've heard about it. I don't know
Yeah.
about
Ever
it, but
since
I
that
have heard it.
happened, you make a video about Dana White, you get your channel literally your video gets shadow banned.
Yeah,
And your channel, every time I made a video about Dana, my next 5-6 videos would be low views.
Yeah.
Shadow banned your channel. Yeah.
Just read
You
these
word the
comments
title and
quickly,
stuff
buddy.
like that.
Turkey wants the biggest promotional companies in boxing. Yeah, Bricktop loves holding hands with Turkey. Greatest love story ever told, Piercer. All the fighters want oil money. Absolutely, Avatar. Totally agree. Thomas has put when people have much money and all end up stabbing each other in the back. That's why I'm glad I've got fuck all. What a great comment.
Can
What a
I say
great comment. Just one second. Let me wrap through these quick. Londoners put fish eyes, Hills, biggest butter up by Turkey was like letting a fox into a hen house. Turkey was always going to want a return on his investment, and he ridicules the both didn't see what was coming. What a great comment. Let's be honest, Turkey has the money, and you know the fighters love these days. Absolutely. If Dana makes Bricktop cry, I'm all for it. Pissy. Kangas put all these boxers are overpaid. They want huge money, and have told Turkey's hands ruthless. Fury's going to be thrown under the bus by Frank. Right. Go on. My bad.
You know, obviously, this whole thing with Turkey, Frank Warren, obviously, Frank Warren's, you know, he's no angel. You know, we've had our issues with Frank. Eddie Hearn, you know, obviously, we had issues with Eddie Hearn. Turkey's come in, he's put some money into the sport. He's lifted up our promoters over here in the UK. But you know what? I would still have Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren over Turkey. You know that old saying? Better the devil you know.
Yeah.
Devil you know. You understand?
But don't you think, right? Don't you think that Turkey had to go with Eddie Hearn and Bricktop because there was no other good promoters? Bob Aaron's fucking.
I mean, you know what he could have done? He could have just started off his own promotional company and just started signing fighters and doing fights and signing people. Without them.
But maybe he used, like London has said, maybe he used Frank and Eddie as a direction and a guidance how to maneuver in boxing. Maybe he didn't know how to maneuver.
Well, that's what he's done. He's gone to obviously to increase his knowledge on the boxing game, but what he's done at the same time, he's kind of snaked them, isn't he?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, like London has said, he's like letting a fox into a hen coop. Know what's coming? Turkey can't be trusted. Absolutely not. Terry Marshall's Bricktop. Turkey's got zillions. Yeah. Frank can't win. Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand any of these promoters. I think it's great hearing them cry. Yeah, good point. Why fighters have Frank and Eddie? What fights have Frank and Eddie made? We can't blame Turkey. No, we can't. That's a great question, Random Don. Because if it wasn't for Turkey, we wouldn't have got these mint fights. We'd have still been getting the stale old shit what fucking Matchroom and Queensbury were throwing out. But one thing, Turkey, do you know what I mean? So I just totally agree with you. And Turkey's put them together. Listening to your video the other day, Outlaw, that video what you made where you said that Frank and Eddie need to stay fucking together because Zuffa Boxing is a threat. And I said virtually same thing last week. I still think Frank and Eddie, without Turkey Al Sheikh, I still think they can make great fights.
Yeah, I think they can.
I don't know.
Especially with Frank's got that heavyweight roster. You know, Eddie's got a few fighters here and there. They could definitely put on some good fights.
Yeah. One
thing I was going to say about Turkey, obviously I know he's got like an endless amount of cash here, but you know, obviously I don't know. Obviously, people are kind of forgetting there's a few problems over there at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, there's a few problems over there. You know what I'm talking. I don't want to mention the word. I could be a bit like,
Say whatever you want on here, mate. Don't bother me.
well, obviously the war that's going on, and
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia. I've been drawn into this war. I don't know. I feel that this might affect Turkey's to affect its business in some way. You know,
Might do.
the country's being bombed at the moment, and Iran seems to think that they're in bed with Israel, so they're like, it's open season on you as well.
Could be.
So
It's going to be interesting to watch.
they're gonna have to spend money on defense and stuff like that. Will it affect the spending on the sport because they got to defend the country?
Yeah.
That's all I'm
Everyone
saying.
keeps thinking, why does everybody think it's Turkish money? It's not Turkish money, is it? Saudi, isn't it the Saudi Sports Federation?
Saudi, yeah, it is. Turkey's got money himself, though. He has got money
Yeah,
himself.
I know that. But all this money isn't coming from Turkey, is it?
That's what I'm saying. So if this war's happening, and we're only 5 days in at the moment. 5 days in. I mean, I reckon this. I personally reckon this is going to go on for a very long while. I mean, Ukraine's still going on. It's 5 years now. Is it 4 or 5 years? Ukraine?
Yeah, something like that. 4 years, I think.
You know,
Yeah.
I think it's. I mean, and Saudi Arabia right in the middle of this. You know, I think that they're going to. I don't know. Are you still going to start? Are you still going to spend millions on boxing when your country's nearly at war?
Yeah. Saying that though, the Saudis have basically got a fucking mint defense though. They've got all the top planes and everything.
They have, but then what happens if? I mean, I don't think their military is as good as Iran's though. I don't believe so.
Not be. They've got state of the art shit like Israel.
The thing is though, what if they start burning oil fields? What if the Iranians start burning down oil fields, attacking oil refineries?
Well, that's what it's all over, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's exactly what it's all over.
I'm just saying, if your country's at war, you can't concentrate on sport. If it's
I hear you, man.
I just feel like it's going to be a factor anyway. Some type of factor anyway.
Trump will look after Saudi. Yeah, I will.
He's ignoring. Well, he's ignoring them at the moment, innit? They're running out of weapons. They're running out of weapons at the moment.
Yeah. Have you read that? What Kanga's put? He's put. I love living down under. It's missiles. Don't miss it. It's too far. Fucking pissy.
Right. Should all move down under. Get away from those missiles.
Yeah. Right. Let's get on to some other subjects, mate, because I'm lagging behind. Right. Let's quickly talk about. Let's talk about this. Where is it now? I've been fucking looking at it.
What subject?
This bullshit. This fucking bullshit, man. I'm kind of let down. Right, I reported this, and I'm going to big myself up because I think I was one of the first people to get this out. I saw this come up on BBC Sports on my phone about 7 o'clock, and in that article, it said that the WBC was sanctioning that fight as a sanctioning fight. And then apparently a couple of days later they said it wasn't. And then all of a sudden they've come back and said it is. Right, my question to you, Outlaw, is he's fighting this dude in May. How long will Kabayel have to wait before he gets a title shot at Alexander Usyk? And the question also is, do you think Alexander Usyk will let himself be stripped of the belt and go off and fight Fury after Fury's had a fight with Makhmedov? Or do you think he'll do the honourable thing and fight Kabayel next?
This fight with Rico Verhoeven, I mean, Alexander Usyk's beaten Daniel Dubois twice. He's beaten Anthony Joshua twice. He's beaten Tyson Fury twice. I do believe he deserves a little break. He can, have a little, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I believe the title shouldn't be on the line. I don't think the title should be on the line.
No,
I think it's
I don't.
disrespectful to put the title on the line, disrespectful to the lineage of all the fighters that fought for it before and for the fighters that are trying to compete for it right now. I think it's disrespectful. But you know, one of the reasons there's a theory saying, there's a theory that's been going around, people have been saying that the belt was on the line at first. People complained about it, said, "No, this is taking the piss." So they took it off because it was unpopular. But then I'm hearing like Usyk, I know not Usyk, they're saying maybe Usyk might have said something to him to put it back on because there's talks of Usyk going to sign for Zuffa. So the pressure's on. And Mauricio thinks if I don't sanction this fight, if I don't do what Usyk wants, or if I try to pull the belt away, say, well, Usyk, I'm not going to sanction this fight because, you know, it's a nobody here. You shouldn't be fighting this fight. Does he go and then sign for Zuffa? It looks like Tyson Fury's going that way. Does he then, you know, they're saying, people are saying basically the reason why Mauricio then put it back on the line is to stop Zuffa from trying to get to the fight.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know how much there is in that, but yeah.
Well, you never know. It's a fucking. Aren't Zuffa? No, it's a Rayad card, isn't it? But Zuffa are in the Fury one. Yeah, you see, for me, I totally agree. Got no quarrels with Alexander Usyk doing these things because at the end of the day, Anthony Joshua's face fucking Ngannou, Tyson Fury Ngannou, Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul, and the last 6 or 7 fights of Usyk have been pretty much all title defences, haven't they? Or fighting for a title. So he's entitled to it, do you know what I mean? But for the WBC to come out months and months before, when he was on about fighting Deontay Wilder, saying, if you don't fight your mandatory, you will be stripped, but we'll allow you one voluntary fight. And then to fucking allow this bullshit and put that belt on the line, that's a rubbing fucking Caballero's face, because if you think about it, look at how long Caballero's been waiting. He's been mandatory for, and then next thing you know, some hipsters come away from somewhere and he's fighting for the WBC belt. Now, I know fucking this guy's not gonna win, but who's to say that he couldn't win? Imagine if he knocked Usyk out and took the
I
belt.
thought about that. Imagine,
That's
just imagine,
man.
Just imagine. We were saying a similar thing about Ngannou and Fury, and what happens? Ngannou drops Fury, and you know what? I still think Fury lost that fight, to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's a close fight, really, but I mean, as a heavyweight champion, you can't get put on the ground twice by someone who's never had a boxing fight before, even though he's an MMA champion. MMA and boxing are 2 different sports.
Yeah,
they look bad on him. I mean, when people look back at Tyson Fury's resume, they're going to be like, "Yeah, that was bad, Fury. How the hell did you get dropped twice by Ngannou and go 12 rounds and scrape a victory?"
Yeah, it's pants, man. It's pants. Well, I mean, I don't know, but I'll tell you one thing I do know: what's going to happen, and this is what I predict. He fights Tyson Fury this year. Alexander Usyk fights Tyson Fury this year.
If they do fight, I think it's going to be under Zuffa Boxing.
Yeah, I think, I'll tell you what I think will happen. I think either Usyk will drop the belt or he'll get stripped. And I think, right, this is what I think is going to happen. I think he fights this Van Hooven or whatever he's called. Then Fury fights Makhmudov. They both win. He drops the belt after so many months, maybe another 6 months, and then he'll go on to fight. Fury. Because one thing Fury's always stated this year, he's always said, big fight summer. I want a tune-up, and then I want a big fight summer. He's absolutely besotted with Alexander Usyk. He can't get over the fact that Alexander Usyk beat him. He can't get over it. There's just some people in life they'll try again, even though if they keep failing. And I believe Fury's one of them people. That's why he desperately wants this third fight. I don't think Tyson Fury wants to hang up the gloves with at least not getting a victory over Alexander Usyk.
Yeah.
I think it hurts him, it pains him. That's what I think happens. Thomas put, oh sorry, random donkey put, if Usyk fights Fury again, if Fury doesn't win, give Usyk a rematch. Fury won't, yeah. Thomas put, Usyk probably just getting the money he can now due to Turkey not pulling the purses, but he could come unstuck. You never know. I hope not. Exactly, good point. WBC don't strap cash cows, mate. Yeah, but I think the stripping. I think they would.
Usyk. I mean,
WBC don't strap cash cows. It's a good
yeah,
point what you're saying, but I think they'd have to be forced to. Or I think he could just walk away.
yeah.
Like
Yeah. Will he
like
get?
you about.
I don't think he'll get stripped. To tell you the truth. Do you think? You think they're gonna strip? I don't think so. You think
Well, put it this way, right? Put it this way.
they re-sanctioned the fight? So
Well, they could do, but the thing is, well, then what needs to happen then? If that's going to be the case, then Caballero needs to take legal proceedings against the WBC because they're fucking him over.
well, I think go and ask Dylan White how that works out.
Well, the thing
Dylan White,
is, what?
3 years?
Right. Well, you tell me then what is Caballero supposed to do?
No, I agree with you, Lots. He is supposed to
If
do something
Spencer
like
Brown, right, his manager, ain't getting him a title fight, if the WBC just keep kicking him to the back of the queue and taking the piss and putting all these other fights on, or other fighters be, what does Caballero do? Take legal
He's got to
proceedings.
do something. He's got to do something.
What he needs to do, there's two things what I would do. One, leave Frank Warren. Two, get rid of Spencer Brown.
Yeah.
And three, fucking go and join Eddie Hills or someone.
At the moment now, I think joining Eddie Hearn won't be because I mean he doesn't have many heavyweights. He's not. You know what I mean?
No, he hasn't. But how long can you stay parked up for, brother? How long can you stay parked up for? He's right. This guy's been. He was he was the first guy on any of the Riyadh cards when he did Makhmudov. What was that now? 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Yeah, that was a while ago, man. That was a
That's
while
what
ago.
I'm saying. So what does Caballero do? Or does he just keep quiet and just keep taking the money?
Yeah, well, he's had Makhmudov, Sanchez, and Zhang. For me, that deserves an instant title shot.
That Neighbour, he's just done him.
Yeah.
Apparently,
that's just a stay ready fight, though, isn't it? Stay
yeah,
ready.
But apparently, he's never even had step aside money.
Whoa.
So what's
how long? When did he become the mandatory for the WBC belt? After what win was it?
I'm sure it was when he beat either Sanchez. I'm sure it was.
So Sanchez, right?
Yeah, because it wasn't Zhang. Because Zhang was high up in the WBOs, wasn't he?
Yeah, Sanchez. And after the Sanchez fight was Zhang after Sanchez.
Your Wi-Fi tonight, not your.
No, my Wi-Fi is good.
Just let me read this quick. Apparently, the IBF and WBA straps may be stripped from Usyk due to him ducking his mandatories. Cali is, I don't know what that is. Lobbying the IBF and AI. It's lobbying the. I don't know who they are.
Really?
If they're both successful, the IBS strap should be up for grabs in / Chisora Wilder fight. Oh my God. Gassiev could be upgraded to full champion. Wow, that's terrible if that happens. Right. I'm gonna swap subjects because I've got things to talk about.
This is it.
It's been Io Pusek dumps the WBC and then like the guy who ducked Lennox. Yeah, good point. How many times did the WBC was a Canelo mandatory? Fucking great point. We brought with cash instead of being Io. Yeah, Pusek is making an average of $80 to $100 million a fight. Who wouldn't want 3% of that? Yeah, good point. Loz, this is Wi-Fi connection. It's a 50p meter. Hey, I'm on strong bars tonight, James. I've paid my electric bill, so I'm on strong bars.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is good at the moment as well. My Wi-Fi is looking good.
Yeah, right. Let's talk about this then. Do you think Ryan Garcia? Get onto that.
Sorry, man, that picture just threw me off.
I knew you was going to get onto that.
Hey, where's sports prediction, man? Where's sports prediction 101?
Yeah.
Where's buckle up? I need to send You need to send him this picture, Loz.
Yeah, I will do. I'll send you that, mate, after. So, do you think Devin Haney will fight Ryan Garcia in a rematch? I don't think he will, Outlaw.
No? What makes you think that?
Yeah, because I saw an interview about 2 weeks ago, maybe even less. It was after not Rolly fight, after who's Ryan just beat? Barrios.
Ryan beat Mario Barrios. Yeah.
It was after the Barrios fight, and Devin was saying that, well, I don't know if I can trust him because he's a drugs cheat and all that.
Oh.
So he was saying that he'd have to have multiple
Come on, man.
drug tests and all that.
So he's going to do Floyd Mayweather, like what Floyd tried to do to Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
It's an excuse, man. Do you know what the thing? Go on. Yeah.
I think Ryan Garcia's style is totally made for him. Totally made for him. 110%. Yeah, I know he's a drugs cheat or he had traces of oestrogen in him, but that don't make your style change.
No. I keep saying it. I don't care who. Obviously, I know people are a bit sensitive about the situation. That oestrogen had nothing to do with that victory. Ryan Garcia wasn't even fit. If you watch the fight properly, you can see that Ryan Garcia wasn't even fight fit. He wasn't fit for that fight. He was blowing out halfway through some of the rounds. It's just a style. It's a style that Devin just couldn't deal with. But nothing to do with oestrogen. Yeah, he tested positive. You want to call him a cheat? Yeah, he's a cheat. He tested positive. In that sense, he's cheated. Yeah, but we've seen in other examples as well. I mean, I'd have to go and look, but there are other examples.
Yeah.
The steroid, the oestrogen was a trace amount. Yeah, a very trace amount. And it had no significance in that fight. And Devin, but he cheated me. I'm like, bro, you have some fucking self-respect for yourself. You lost the fight.
Yeah, of course you did.
You lost. You got beat up. You lost. It had nothing to do with the oestrogen. It was an implication. I mean, I don't know. I was going to make sure I was going to go into something else, but there's another subject. I'll probably leave it for after. But for me, yes, all right, then he cheated. Yes, all right, no contest. For me, it should be a no contest. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But when I hear people saying Devin's undefeated, for me, I just can't unsee what I saw that night.
No.
Undefeated,
and that's why I don't think he'll fight him. He won't fight him again because he knows he'll get beat. I say every week on here, I'm going to read the chat in a minute. I say every week on here, I saw way before that Fight Hub put up a sparring session between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. It was about 2 years before that fight. And in that sparring session, Ryan Garcia was knocking fuck out of him. Well, he wasn't, but he was. He had the. I was very, very surprised because I was expecting Devin Haney to have the better of him, but he wasn't. He wasn't.
Devin was going through the same thing that Deontay Wilder went through. The LDBC was pumping him up, and he thought he was something that he wasn't. He went out there, and the same thing happened. And it's the same reason why now they might not want that rematch. Because when Deontay Wilder was like, "Oh, he cheated me. I want that third fight. I'll prove to you that he cheated, whatever." If Devin goes in there and Ryan's clean as a whistle, and he beats him, people are going to say, "Yeah, well, look at that first fight. He beat you." I'm trying to say.
Yeah. They'll do the same. They tried to do the same shit with when Fury fought him. They were trying to say, "Oh, Wilder, don't fight him for a third time because he's a cheat. He's a cheat." And that's what they were doing with Devin Haney. They were calling for Devin not to fight him. He's a drugs cheat. He's a drugs cheat. He might put your life on the line and all this, like he did with Fury.
What do you think about Devin? They're talking about this fight now. They're arguing over who's the A side. They're bringing up A sides again, but Devin's saying that he's the A side because Ryan lost his last fight, the fight with Rolly, because he lost to Rolly. Now Devin's
It doesn't matter though, because it doesn't matter. Yeah, on paper, Devin Haney is more accomplished, but the matter of the fact is, you can't erase history off the internet and all them videos. What you were trying to get YouTube taken down. He wrote to YouTube, and tried to get all them yeah. I swear to God, I heard a channel talking about it.
He screen records. He can't get rid of that.
He was trying to get them taken down because he was saying there were no contests because he's a drugs cheat. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying to you. There's nowhere on the internet that you can't erase the matter of fact that Ryan Garcia had you on your arse, face down.
Yeah.
Arse up, face down. And it's a fact. And that's what I'm saying.
I can't unsee it. I can't unsee
Ryan Garcia, mate. He won't beat Ryan Garcia.
He won't. Styles make fights. Every time I hear saying Devin Haney's undefeated, I just literally burst into laughter. What are you talking about?
Like Ed Woodson said, he still freaking lost. Yeah, he did. The bad dream, Haney. I mean, I got to give Devin credit, right? Devin knows how to deal with big punches with slow feet.
Yeah.
Right? But he can't deal with people who have got fast hands and have got okay feet. He can't deal with them.
Yeah.
What's Regis Prograis and what's Brian Norman Jr.? Do you not think, or is it just me? I wouldn't say they're exactly the same, but Brian Norman his feet are slow.
Yeah.
Got no movement, but he's got fast hands and a big punch. Same as Regis.
They're quite similar. Yeah.
You've got slow feet, fast hands.
Yeah.
No movement, and he can deal with them. But watch how he fought when he fought Jose Ramirez. That was disgusting, man.
That was flipping. No, that was terrible. That was a bad dream. That was a bad dream.
Outlaw, swear to you, bro, I turned it off at round 10. I thought, I can't watch any more of this. I had an headache.
Going round and round. I got to round 3, 4, and I'm like, yeah, this is like. I was still watching it, but I lost my focus. Has gone. I'm like, this fight, it's really killing it for me now. Sucking the air out of the room.
Absolutely. Right. So.
Hang on, so Conor versus Prograis. We just nearly,
Yes, let's talk about that. Yeah, I've got that up there. Oh, Yaz. Plastic population.
Yaz is the theme song to The Only Way Is Essex as well, isn't it?
Is he?
Yes, the theme song to The Only Way Is Essex. Yes.
Well.
We can make a little video out of that.
Yeah.
Put him in it. The only way is up.
What's he put? Haney has been found out, scared ever since juiced up Ryan beat him half to death. Haney's got PTSD. Yeah,
Yes.
totally agree. Beep, beep, beep. Haney
The Ramirez fight showed that he's got PTSD.
could put a
He didn't want
glasses
to go
on.
nowhere near Ramirez.
Absolutely, yeah. Conor Ben Prograis. As you know, Prograis was one of my
50,
favourite fighters.
Yeah, he's only one of your favorite. I remember from years ago. I remember you saying that. But
Yeah.
$15 million $15 million fight.
It's
Is this
another
is this the one fight deal that we're getting for 15 million? Conor versus Prograis.
Well, it's like Porky says. Is this for Agent Ben to go out there and fucking loan him out for one fight, and Eddie Hills gets his 3% or his 20%?
Yeah, that's. I mean, I made a video about saying something about it. I was
I know
thinking,
you did. I know you did.
is
I
this,
know you
yeah.
did. That's what I said to you.
Yeah,
You
that's
was-
your comment. Your comment. Yeah, I remember you see your comment. And
That's why
then I started to see. I see Hatman made a video as well.
That's why I'm saying to you, Outlaw, is this all just WWE inscripted now? How do you have a guy, right? Apparently, Conor Ben, one fight deal, £15 million, stole he's pickpocketed his second best asset. Conor Ben's still being trained by Tony Sims, who's an in-house matchroom trainer, and he's still training at matchroom.
Eddie
You think
Hearn's
Eddie Hearn and all that would have fought for that? No way. Eddie Hearn would have said, "Get the fuck out of here."
Well, Eddie did say that he doesn't. He's got no issue with Conor training with Tony Sims. He's got no issue with him training at the Mushroom Gym. But I do remember a video coming out, and Conor had just finished training at the UFC. The UFC. They got their own little training institute.
Yeah, that was his first one. Yeah.
Yeah, he come out and goes, "Oh, yeah," basically trying to say, "This is my new home."
That's when he was in. That's when he was in the US for the weekend fight for the Ryan Garcia Mario Barrios fight.
Is that not when he's ended?
Yeah, that weekend.
That
weekend 2 weeks ago.
So is he back in the UK training at Matchroom Gym now?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay. That's weird. Do you know what?
Let me ask you this question quick before I forget. Sorry to cut you off. Okay. Eddie Hearn hasn't got a problem with him still training with Tony Sims. Eddie Hearn hasn't got a problem with him still training at matchroom facilities. Yet his arch enemy stole his second best asset. So let me ask you this. If I stole your Aston Martin, would you still let me come round your house and use your phone?
No.
Exactly. Bullshit, mate. If I didn't have an house phone but I nicked your car, would you still let me come round and use your house phone?
No. So you think,
It's bullshit,
I
mate.
think, you know what it is? I think Eddie doesn't want to see. I don't know. You could look at it another way and think, does he not want to look petty in this? Because if he starts saying, "Well, that's it, he can't train around here. We don't want him around here. He's not allowed to train. Tony, you're not allowed to talk to him. You'd be a traitor if you do." If he starts, he looks like he's like sore. He's like salty about it. He doesn't. That will give off a bit of bad press for Eddie. I think to the public he might say, "Yeah, no, he's welcome," and then behind closed doors he might say, "Nah, fuck off." Do you know what I mean?
I'm not buying it, buddy. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I don't believe that you can pinch someone, mate. I don't believe that you can pinch someone's best asset or second best asset and still allow that kid to not even allow you a phone call.
Yeah, that was
apparently he was with Adam Booth eating a hock, having a meal, eating the hock. Fucking, that's that ham shit, isn't he? They were out. Adam Booth, I seen the interview. Adam Booth said he was with Eddie Hearn. He gets a message off his Conor Ben's lawyer. Conor Ben's gone to Zuffa for a fight. So Adam Booth said Eddie dropped his knife and fork in his plate, got his phone out straight away, straight on the phone, ringing. Conor Ben wouldn't answer the phone. Left him a message. Can we talk? We need to talk. Conor Ben replies, no. Do you honestly think that Eddie Hearn's going to have him training and using his facilities? I don't fucking believe that, mate. I think that's a load of bollocks.
Well, we got to see what happens,
I
really.
think that's bollocks, man.
We got to see what happens, really. I don't know,
Really?
man.
We can.
What happens
We
in the fight, though? Does he beat Prograde? Does he stop Prograde? I mean,
can.
Connor hasn't stopped anyone in 4 fights.
Yeah, I think he does. Progress
He
shot to
stopped
shit,
him.
man. Progress shot to shit. Let me read this.
Does,
Can't stand bad losers. My lad was the same. I'll come back to you, Outlaw. Just give us one sec.
yeah, no
When
worries.
he was about 5 years old, when he used to beat him at football in the garden. Pissy. I wonder if Outlaw is in the Wilder documentary for mercenary mock the Drew Titan and the fucking
I love that one. Yes, yes.
the IBF and the WBA said they are stripping Usyk. Oh God, Loz has a nasty mark and he must be in Turkey's cash. Lol, pisser. Ben isn't even an area champion. How low levels doubt he sells out the fight. Go on, right, my bad. Go on. What's your prediction then?
I got brain freeze. I forgot what I was going to say now. Shit, what
Yeah.
was I talking about?
Prediction for Prograde versus Conor Ben.
Yeah, Prograde's chin seems like it's a bit compromised at the moment. Even Devin Haney dropped him a couple of years ago, innit? And I haven't seen the other fights. I heard Jojo Diaz nearly dropped him.
Yeah, life and death.
Being a puncher. There's been a few, little mishaps. Obviously, we know Conor hits hard. He's become. I know all of a sudden he's starting to hit hard. Last couple of years. Did you watch that fight he had against that guy's name? His surname was Dobson in America.
Yeah, Pistola Pete. That was hilarious. He hit Pistola Pete with everything but the kitchen sink. And Pistola Pete kept coming back.
Yeah, I felt like Conor. I don't know, man. He's like, there was no. I don't know. That was a weird fight. You don't think?
Yeah. Pistola Pete. I'll tell you what happened
That
there.
guy's got an argument for a rematch.
Yeah. Pistola Pete was still in bed. And he woke up in the last 2 rounds and started knocking fuck out of Conor Ben. But it was too late.
I mean,
he was just like when he fought that Mexican with the bad mullet. He come flying out. What was he? Not been in the ring for ages. Starved. I'm angry. I'm all this fucking bullshit. People calling me a roid rage. Come out, fucking smack that Mexican dude with everything. And he did fuck all. The Mexican dude was still there. His wig was getting knocked all over the place. But he was still there.
Yeah. I remember when he fought that guy Formella. Remember Formella?
Yeah, Sebastian Formella.
As well, and I was thinking, bro, are you going to get this guy out of here or what? He was smacking around the ring, smacking around everywhere. The geezer was there. He was there for them. I can't remember.
Main man, salute to you, buddy.
Yeah.
I
was like, you going to get this guy out of here or what?
Mate, listen, I got criticised for that, right? Because I still am on a load of boxing web pages on YouTube, on Facebook, but I don't go on them anymore. But when he beat that Sebastian Formella, I put in the comments on one of the pages, wow, because he beat Sebastian Formella, and I had loads of people attacking me saying, yeah, well, Formella's just done 12 rounds with Sean Porter, and Porter couldn't put him away. I was like, and so what? Yeah, Sean Porter, good fighter, but he was fucking old when he fought fucking Sebastian Formella. Conor Ben, as we all know, Conor Ben is a gimmick fighter. He's a cartoon character. He's a made-up fighter. Because look at his resume. Don't tell me about Pete Van Erden. The guy hadn't been in the ring since Errol Spence bombed him out 3 years ago. Fucking Chris Algieri. Come on, Outlaw. Old man dug up Ben Wass. Went life and death with Tommy Coyle. A fucking C-class British fighter who nearly stopped him. Do you know what I mean? That Vargas, where the fuck did they dig him up from? That Vargas, that Samuel
Yeah,
Vargas, fucking shot to smithereens.
yeah, his resume is not the greatest.
Oh,
I can't see him winning the belt, to tell you the truth.
he's not interested in belts, Outlaw.
Now
He's
he wants the
interested
Super.
in that.
Yeah,
He doesn't give a shit
it's
about
become a
fucking
gimmick
belts.
fight. Isn't it? It's become a gimmick fight now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you think he? Do you think he will win a title? I mean, I don't know.
No.
We still don't know what's going on with Zuffa. Can you challenge for one of these belts
Everyone.
while you're under Zuffa? We don't know. I mean, we're gonna find out tomorrow when J.O. Battaglia fights to see what belt he actually fights for and see if they allow it to happen. You know, because they're saying that they don't want their belt next to the Zuffa belt. Either fight for one or the other, not both.
Mate, listen. At the state of boxing now, mate, at the way it's going with all these crossover fights and all these dug up fucking old biffers coming out of the coffins fighting, boxing to me is just it's just a mystery now. It's a mystery. It doesn't mean anything anymore. The belts don't mean shit. They don't mean anything. So if Jaya Pattaya gets stripped, do you think Jaya Pattaya will be asked?
No.
Outlaw? I don't think.
Everyone knows he's the best cruiserweight at the moment. I mean, he hasn't yet. I mean, the rest of the champions are ducking him, really, aren't they? Everyone knows he's the best cruiserweight at the moment. Even if they do strip him, we're still going to see him as a champion.
Yeah. Just let me read these comments quick, man. Ben isn't even an area champion as low level. I doubt he sells out. Yeah, exactly. Gil Cole, salute to you, main man. He's put salute, lads. Great to see you, big bro. And you, buddy. Hope you're well. Thanks for coming through. Thomas, he's put, if Ben does lose in a bad way, where does he go from here? What a great comment. Fuck off. James has put Loz has a mullet in the 80s. I had an afro, me, mate. The iconic thing was that Mexican dude with the bad mullet pissed off after the. I forgot about that. Yeah, that Mexican guy with the bad mullet, he pissed off, didn't he, after the fight?
Which one? What happened there?
The Conor fight. The one before the Pete Dobson fight. His first fight in the States.
I don't remember. I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, he pissed off. London is bang on. Yeah, he tested positive for fucking PEDs.
Conor?
No, not Conor. The Mexican guy who he fought.
After the Conor fight.
Yeah, it was his first fight back, wasn't he, after pissing off for the Eubanks line up to the Eubanks fight.
Yeah.
So he was out for a year. Then he went and had a first fight in America because he couldn't get sanctioned over here. And the Mexican dude who he fought, he tested positive for PED straight after that fight.
Wow.
So one PED guy fails and another guy fails, and they both fight each other. Fucking hilarious. Ben has had a rough life. Oh, Ben will never win a belt. Could be, yeah. Ed Skeptic, whatever, has put, Ben lives a rough life with daddy's millions. A real rough life. Yeah, let me put this to the wrench, man. Yeah. Gil's put, one sec. No, what have I done? Oh, shit. How do you undo that?
What have you done?
Fucking blocked him by accident.
Oh, shit. Who is it you blocked?
That Ed Skeptic, is he? What?
No.
Yeah, it's all right. I've got him now.
Oh, you got him back?
Yeah, I've got him back. Give you a red. Sorry about that, buddy. Deleted you by accident, girls. But Loz, is the Outlaw Pugilist? If so, I've seen some of his vids. Great channel. Oh, salute to you, man. Yeah, if you're not subscribed to Outlaw, give the guy a subscription, man.
Thank you.
He's got a massive channel.
Once upon a time.
You're doing all right. I tell you what. I was looking at you, just being a snoop. But I was looking at your view counts on you. I tell you what, man, you get some views on your videos. You do.
Yeah, some of them.
Fuck me. You get like fucking more or less every video you're getting a couple of thousand easy.
Yeah, yeah, some of
How
them.
much
Yeah.
you get 100 on mine?
I don't know what it is. I just kind of, I don't know, pick popular subjects at the right time, make the video. I release it in the morning time, and it never really shoots up quickly. It's just like gradually. Sometimes it takes a few days for it to get there. You know.
Yeah. I've noticed you do well with your Carissa Shields stuff, don't you? You've been on their neck
I
for
was
time.
wondering if someone's going to mention her tonight.
Yeah, you've been on their neck for ages. But she is the Deontay Wilder of the female boxing,
Yeah, yeah.
isn't she?
I know this. I watched the whole thing play out from the very beginning. You know the whole Layla Ali stuff.
Yeah,
I watched it from the very beginning, and I was like, "What this woman is like? She's so delusional." When Layla Ali said, "There's no one out there for me to come back," she'd already been retired for like I don't even know how many years. Like she'd been retired for more than 10 years, and she's like, "There's no one out there really." And Carissa just literally started fighting. Literally, just left the amateurs. And I don't even think she'd had a professional fight. Or if she did, she hadn't had more. She hadn't even had more than 5 fights, and she took it as an insult. I was like, "You, what's wrong with you?" That's like Mike Tyson saying, "Ah, I don't want to." I mean, when Anthony Joshua became professional, when he first started, it's like Mike Tyson saying, "I don't want to make a comeback because there's no one out here really I think is going to give me a good challenge or a good fight. I don't think they're that great these days." And it's like Anthony Joshua coming out before he even fought Dylan White and saying, "Well, he's disrespecting me." What does he mean? There's no one out here. I mean, that's what she went. She hadn't even won, not even a belt, not even one belt, and she was saying stuff. I'm like, well, what's wrong with you, man? And then after she had said that there's no one out there, she later on said she started to big up. Oh yeah, there's a girl coming up. She's a 2-time gold medalist. Her name's Carissa Shields. You're gonna watch out for her. She's gonna take over. But she still felt that Layla Ali disrespected her, and literally from that day, that's when the whole thing started.
Yeah. Charlene's just put, "I can't stand the bitch."
Yeah, neither can I, man.
Ed Woodson's put,
She's a horrible
Big John hiding again. Yeah, he is. Ed Woodson put the videos are cracking. 2,000 views. A lot of people use Burger King Gay Outlaw.
What? What's that?
Thomas has put 2,000 views. A lot of people use Burger King Gay Outlaw. He's on about you and you fucking hotspotting at fucking Burger King.
Why is everyone think there's something wrong with my Wi-Fi? What's the joke about my Wi-Fi?
Shields is the female Wilder. Totally agree. Or must
she
be
is, man.
grandmother. So yeah, right. Let's because I ain't going to be on much longer, dude. But let's have a quick look at the undercard then of the Fury Makhmudov.
Oh yeah.
That started to come together.
I've just seen it. That's the first thing I saw. I thought, who the fuck's that, man?
I was pissing myself. Shout out to Boxing Facts because this is his artwork, not mine. Fucking he's a guy on Twitter. He put some mad pictures on there. But Conor Benn, Regis Prograde. I'm going for Conor Benn. I think Regis is shot to smithereens. I'd love Regis to win, but showing signs after the Zepeda fight, he went life and death with Zepeda, got battered off Devin Haney, got smoked off Jack Catterall, life and death with Jojo Diaz. He's 30. Is he 37? Nearly 38. Regis? No, he's too old. Jamie TKV versus Richard Riakporhe.
Good fight.
Interesting fight.
Yeah.
Who would you go for that?
I don't know, Do you know what? Jamie TKV's, I think he's from my area. He's from Tottenham, isn't he? He's from my area in London. I know a few people that actually know him.
Yeah.
Actually know him in that. I don't know. He's got a bit of experience. He fought now. He fought Fraser Clark. He beat who else? Who did he beat for the belt?
Fraser it was.
No. Yeah, he beat Fraser for the belt. He fought Adelaide.
He fought Adelaide and got fucking cheeky
Yeah,
punched off him.
yeah. But obviously that was a bit controversial, that
Yeah,
one.
that was dodgy as
And he
shit.
wanted a rematch and never got it.
He was winning that fight as well. He was winning that fight. And do you know what, Outlaw? I don't mean to be horrible, but I was glad when Ergovic beat fucking Adelaide up. I thought that was payback, man, because he did the dirty. He did the dirty on fucking Jamie TKV. He cheeky shot, punched him when the rest was breaking up.
The referee said break and he broke, and then
yeah. But he said he would rematch him, and he never did.
Never, yeah. I think. You know what I think? I think if Jamie can beat Riakpo, I'm not saying he's gonna, but if he can beat Riakpo, I bet you any money Adelaide will want a rematch. That'll be he would want one. It'd be
because he'll want the Longsdale belt back again because it'll throw him up there if he beats him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Obviously, he knows that the fight was controversial, so you want to get a clean win. But Riakpo hits hard. He hits hard.
Yeah.
But he fights Riakpo's like he wants to fight a range. Jamie likes to keep it up close, innit? He's up close. He's in your face. He's a bit scrappy. And so Riakpo wants to fight. It's whoever. I think it's wherever the fight is fought, what distance the fight is fought. If it's fought at mid to long range, I'm going to give it to Riakpo. If it's fought, if Jamie can make it a dirty fight and keep close to Riakpo and keep close to him for maybe 5
box style,
he'll tire him out, and then you never know what can happen.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I think.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Strangeness, salute to me, good man. What's going on here with my computer? He's put the Gaddis John Fury's side piece, Percy. Eldon, what's good with you, me good man? I totally agree with you. I think Jamie TKV on the inside, like phone box style, like you say, because that's how he was getting big phrase.
Yeah.
Getting big phrase like that. And once he shoot phrase, fucking hell, phrase was all over the show. He nearly knocked big phrase out.
I can watch. Is it on YouTube, the fight?
No, it's on the undercard. I don't think it'll be a prelim.
Oh no, I'm talking about Fraze versus Jamie TKV.
It will be now. Yeah, it will be. I watched it. It was on BBC One. It was Ben Shalom's first card on BBC.
I don't have BBC. I don't have a TV license, so I don't watch the BBC.
Yeah, I don't. But still watch it.
I can watch a rerun though. I think.
Good fight, man. Good fight. Big Fraze versus Uni. Who are you going for and why?
Say again, sorry. I was just reading something. I got
Big Fraze versus Hooney. Who are you going for?
I've got Hooney.
Oh, me too.
I think I got Hooney. Yeah. I don't think that's a good fight for Fraze. I think because Fraze is trying to come back now.
Yeah.
I think someone like Hooney is not a good fight for him for like a comeback. You know, maybe, I don't know.
I think it's a terrible fight.
Yeah, not for. Yeah, I mean, if you want to bring him, he just lost to Jamie. If you want to try and bring him back into the fold, someone like Hooney's going to make him look. Hooney's a good boxer. It's going to make him look. Might make him look bad.
He's going to make him look stupid.
He does, and if he ends up stopping him or something like that could be like career.
He'll box his ears off. I think Big Fraze's only hope is swinging for the L's.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Hooney's way too clever for him. I don't even think it's a good fight for Hooney because I think it's target practice.
Yeah.
He'll not fuck out of Fraze. He'll just pick him off.
I mean, yeah, a win. I mean, a win over Fraze won't be. Yeah, it won't be anything for Hooney, really, innit?
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's a nothing means fight.
Yeah. Bit of a strange matchup. I wonder who matched this up. It's a bit of a strange matchup, man.
Yeah.
Both fights, I mean, if Fraze was to win, it will do something for him.
Stands, he got a good box.
But not for Hooney.
It will. I thought Hooney was with Eddie Hills, but
That's
this,
what I thought.
yeah. So
But
what happened?
who's Fraser with?
He's with Ben Shalom, isn't he?
So they're doing a cross promotion.
Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, he is. He's stayed loyal. I know he's changed the gym. Yeah.
So it's
Uh,
a cross
he,
promotion fight.
yeah, Big Fraser's Ben
Oh,
Shalom is. He's
cross
someone in
promotion.
the chat saying
Okay, so hang on a
Fraser
second.
has failed
Hang on a
3 times.
second.
Just one
Yeah.
second.
Hooney's Matchroom. Fraser's Shalom. Yeah, it's you know what? This is a turkey card, isn't it?
Yes, he is.
Turkey's
Yeah,
just borrowing the fighters again. He's borrowing the fighters.
yeah.
So this is a Ring
There you
magazine
go,
card.
what Outlaw's just said, what London has just said. Fraser has failed 3 times to crack the British level. Hooney will box rings around him and will end his
Yeah,
career.
that's what I think.
Totally agree.
London in the sticks. Listen, I think the same thing. I
Totally
think
agree.
this could look real bad for, as Loss said as well. He's going to box his ears off, and if he stops him, this could be technically like career ending, man.
I think he is.
Who's going to want to see him after so many losses? And Hooney makes him look stupid. No one's going to really want to watch it. You're going to think you're done now, mate.
Yeah.
I think it's a bad fight.
I do. I do. I mean, I give the guy credit for taking it.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah.
For taking it. You know, because he wants.
If I was in Fraser's management team, I would say no way. Stay away from him. Stay away from him.
I tell you what, whoever's picked that fight for Fraser, the matchmaker wants fucking flogging.
Do you think Fraser could stop Hooney?
I think he could, yeah.
I think that's the only thing that whoever picked him or whoever that's what they're thinking. They're thinking Fraser can stop him because of
the Wardley.
Yeah, because of Wardley, you're thinking Fraser could stop him. Because outside of that, he's not winning the points decision. No way.
Well, that's what I just said to you, bro. I just said the same thing 10 minutes to you. That's his only hope, is swinging for the hills. And hope that he clocks Hooney on the way in.
The more aggressive he looks, the more you probably play into Hooney's hands. Yeah. If he gets too aggressive with his shots, he will play into Hooney's hand.
Yeah, mate. This is one of them moments where you just go outside, you pour yourself a nice fucking 50-year-old whiskey with a drop of lemonade and some ice, and you light up a big fat Cuban, and you sit on the back fucking garden in the sun lounge just smoking away. That's what this fight is for Justice Hooney. It's a walk in the park. Yeah. The only thing what can go bad is if he gets some fucking cigar ash on his pants and it burns him. And that's if Big Fraser clocks him. Because what else hope has he got? That's why I said to you. That's why I said to you, Outlaw, whoever is Fraser Clark's fucking matchmaker, he wants flogging.
Yeah.
He wants flogging because he's pretty much just ended his career.
Yeah, someone needs telling off for allowing this to happen. I honestly think it's not great. This is all tomorrow, yeah? No. It's
no, this is on the pro grade undercard.
Oh, it's next month.
Yeah, Daniel is stiffer than Gary Glitter. I'm not reading that. Fraser has. Yeah, I read that. I don't think Fraser will be the same again after that Wardley knock. No, he never has, Avatar. He's never been the same. I'm going to go for Big Fraser because I'm a Brit retarded. I want him to win as well, but I just can't see. Spencer Brown apparently is in charge of the undercard. I reckon he matched Fraser for Hooney to try and knock off another Ben Shalom fight. That's a good point.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
That's a very good point.
Good point, isn't it?
Yeah. But I'm sorry, London, Ben Shalom might. Oh, Gentle Ben's going to pull the wool out over this one. I think Wardley ends Fraser. Yeah, he did. He's never been the same, Fraser Clark. He's never been the same. I tell you what, Outlaw, when we get off in a minute, go and watch the Fraser Clark TKV fight.
Yeah.
And you'll see that Fraser Clark makes the exact same mistakes what he made in the Fabio Wardley 2 fight. It's just a matter of the fact that Jamie TKV is more scrappier with his punches. He couldn't finish him. He got him with virtually the same punch what Fabio got him with. Wobbles him, he's all over the place, but he couldn't finish him. Whereas Fabio is more cleaner with his punches. He knew where his punches were going. And I mean, if you watch the Fabio Wardley Fraser Clark fight, the second one, that first punch what connected with Fabio Wardley when he does that little bit of a Bambi dance, that was it. Fabio Wardley knew exactly, locked onto him, he knew where he was going for the temple. And he clocked him again, and that was it. It was over.
Yeah. When I saw that knockout, I was like, boy, I think that's what he's done. I was thinking that's career ending. He's done, mate.
Oh man, yeah.
That was terrible. Obviously, I'm happy. I'm glad that he pulled through. But look, it was of all my years of watching boxing or even combat sports, that moment there was just like, whoa. I've seen them all. I saw the McLennan. I saw the Michael Watson tragedy. I saw both of them. But that was
me too.
I thought I was going to see another tragedy right there.
Yeah,
I thought it was, but obviously couldn't come through.
And you know what? Big Fraser don't even live too far from me, you know.
Oh right.
No, I'm Stoke-on-Trent. He's Burton-on-Trent.
Oh.
He's looking down the next junction.
Oh.
Yeah, he's only Burton-on-Trent, Big Fraser.
Oh, okay. So
he's literally from here. Big Fraser's. Well, Burton-on-Trent for me is literally about half an hour, 40-minute drive, if that.
Yeah.
The next, But he's such a nice lad. But
I'd like to see him do well. I'd like to see him do. It's a bad matchup, man.
He's a nice lad, isn't he?
It would have been a good fight. Yeah. Ed Woodson, 45. I just looked at it quickly and I thought, I didn't even read the comment. I just saw Joyce at the end. I thought, that's a good fight. Not knowing that he put, Clark versus Joyce. That would have been a better fight for him.
Yeah.
Joe Joyce. If you got a win over Joyce, that would, Joe Joyce is obviously, people know who Joe Joyce is. It would have been, it could be a good win if he could win it. And it would be a winnable fight as well.
Yeah. Totally agree.
Joe Joyce has got a good resume,
Not fucking Justy Sooney who's getting box rings off you.
Nah, forget it.
Do you know what the funny thing about it, Outlaw? They're both Olympians. Both of them.
Hooney and Clark.
Hooney and Big Fraser. Both Olympian, got pure Olympic pedigree.
Yeah.
Especially Big Fraser, because he stayed an amateur for years, didn't he? Good fight, but bad matchmaking.
I mean, the pros obviously is a little bit different, but Hooney's amateur pedigree shows when he fights. You can see the pedigree. He's been doing it for years. He's confident in the ring. The way he moves in and out, smooth. His footwork, head movement, the way he puts his shots together. It's just a joy to watch.
Yeah. I think he's, do you know what, right? I'll tell you something.
Like watching Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi.
I was absolutely amazed when I saw him. I'd never seen out like it for a long time. I said to my son, I said, fucking hell, it's a treat to watch an heavyweight who can actually move and load up his shots and ducking and diving. Everything was sweet.
Oh,
that's
man,
why I was raging when they stopped the fight. That's why I was, mate, my foot nearly went through the TV.
I was grinning. I was grinning from ear to ear. I was like, this is a great fight. Oh my God. I was loving that fight, man.
And just cut short. It's just like someone pulling the plug out when you was a kid and your mum used to say to you, right, to bed. And just watch this last minute. And then all of a sudden, your last minute turned into 10 minutes and then 20 minutes. And then in the end, she walks over and rips the fucking plug out the socket just to fuck you off to bed. Do you know what I mean? I was gutted, man. The referee he ruined a great fight.
Yeah, he ruined it, man.
I reckon
that was a bit fishy. That was a bit fishy, man. That was fishy.
11 rounds, 1 round to go.
That was fishy. A Frank Warren fighter as well, like Frank Warren promotion.
Yeah. Right,
like,
let's end on this then, because I'm about to get up out of here, buddy.
one more.
Quickly, let's sit through this quickly then.
Well,
We've got
go
two
through it.
subjects
There's
to
one more
talk
fight.
about.
There's one more fight you forgot.
Right, yeah, I know. I'm going to come to it. I know exactly what you're going to say. Coley, Yoka, who are you going for? I'm going for Yoka.
I haven't seen enough of Yoka. I haven't watched many of his fights, so I can't really judge that one.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. Me, the Organator, I do like him, but I tell you what, I've got to give Coley credit, man. He wants some smoke.
He does.
He's found his balls at heavyweight. He wants that smoke, but it'd be interesting.
I agree. Coley seems like he wants that heavyweight smoke with anybody, like anyone who wants to. I think he's being avoided as well. You know, I think Coley's being avoided. Well, we know Dylan White avoided him. Come on, Loz. Dylan White avoided Coley. He could have had that.
Of course he did. Yeah.
Do you know what Lawrence Coley said? Do you know what Lawrence Coley said?
No.
Rather than fight me, Dylan went and sold his bum to Moses Tatuma.
Oh, Bessie. Did you see what he did to fucking Caballel? That was hilarious, man. Go on YouTube and have a look. He stood in the middle of Dusseldorf city centre in Germany in a 1960s fucking mink coat.
Yeah, mink, I see it, yeah.
A big fucking sword scene. I've come to slay the German knight. Caballel, where are you? He was cheesy as fuck.
Yeah, it was
quite hilarious. Mate, I bet them little Germans walking past were thinking, who the fuck's this weirdo? He stood in the middle of the city centre with some like Braveheart, like some Braveheart sword. Fucking hell, looking like a pimp from Harlem. Right, I'm gonna let you just quickly. This fucking rocked me up. Old fucking Battle Axe John done a runner. Frotch exposed him yesterday for being a true shitbag that he is.
Yeah,
apparently the fight was put to Frotch that I don't know, he never mentioned who it was. They could get this fight over the line for him. He put it to Big John and then he started putting up all fucking obstacles in the way, saying, well, I've got to get our Tommy on and all shit like this.
Tommy ducked Darren Till. remember Tommy ducked Darren Till.
Go on, what's the fight you want to talk about?
Last one. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder versus Derek Chisora.
Yeah, go on, lead off. I'm just going for a Jimmy quick.
Yeah, anyway, so that's the one. When's it happening? Not sure exactly, but this fight's gonna be bigger than I think most people think. When it comes on, how can I say? Wilder obviously making wild accusations on TalkSport. Had that whole back and forth with Simon Jordan. Obviously, so that brought a lot of attention to this fight. I think, as I said, this fight, how can I say, there's going to be more interest in this fight than most people believe. But I think when it gets to the fight, it's going to warm up a bit more. Obviously, there's a lot going on in boxing, so it's like people have forgotten about it now. Obviously, we had that little thing with Wild, now people have forgotten about it. But I personally think Derek Chisora is going to win this fight anyway. On UK soil, Wilder in his last how many fights hasn't looked himself. I think Wilder was fighting lowly opposition for a long time. When he ended up fighting Tyson Fury, we found out his level, sort of like his level. Derek Chisora, Derek Chisora was supposed to fight him a long time ago. I know Wizard Sleeves knows about it. He keeps mentioning every time I make a Deontay Wilder video. But you know the Hellenius fight? When he knocked out Hellenius? Derek was screaming to fight him then. Derek wanted to fight Wilder after
the video on this.
And he wouldn't give him the fight. Wilder wouldn't give him the fight anyway.
I remember you doing a video about this on your channel.
Yeah. But I personally think I've always thought Derek Chisora would beat Deontay Wilder. I've always thought it from good few years ago back when everyone was saying, "Oh, Wilder's going to kill him. It's a dangerous fight for Derek." I was like, "Wilder's overhyped, man. Come on, man." They say all the time he's overhyped. That's a good fight for Derek. In fact, I think Derek will win it. People were like, "Oh, what are you talking about?" I was like, getting a lot of heat. People like, "You don't know what you're talking about." Now, obviously, we've seen where Wilder's level is.
Yeah.
I think Derek Chisora could stop him, personally.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Do you know what, Outlaw, if I'm honest, buddy? This fight between Chisora and Wilder, I think is exactly the same as Wardley and Dubois. Not obviously not in the same aspects as that, but as in the same aspects of they've both got low hands, they've both got shite defences, and they're both big bangers.
Mm-hmm.
I think because if you look at Derek, right, for me, Derek swings them big windmills and the big overhand rights, and Wilder likes to straight right down the hand, down the middle.
Yeah.
So it's made for it. Who does Derek catch him with one of them looping over rights, or does Wilder catch him straight down the middle? It's a good fight, man. I'm interested in it.
Would you say Wilder? Do you think Wilder can bring a high pace in this fight? Because I think if he's going to win the fight, he needs to bring a high pace. Because
he does. He does because Derek's going to stick it on him, isn't he?
Yeah, Derek's going to stick it on him from the beginning.
Yeah. I think Wilder will be all right for maybe 2 or 3 rounds. After watching that Herden fight, that was embarrassing.
Because I think Derek gasses out a bit, he gets tired. You know what I mean? He does get tired. He's getting on a bit. If obviously he's going to come out of the blocks firing, trying to take Wilder's head off. If Wilder can, contain him for 3 rounds, and then keep the pressure on him, keep the pressure on Derek, there could be something there for him. But if he stands off Derek and lets Derek come to him, I think Derek might stop him.
Yeah, that's a mistake. If he does,
he's got to get his respect.
Like what he did against Joe Parker was push back on the back foot.
Yeah,
that's what Parker. That's exactly what Fury did. Fury set the blueprint on how to jump on him.
In the second fight,
and it's a known fact, isn't it?
Do you know when that blueprint was written?
Big punches.
Do you remember when in the first fight, in the very first fight, when when Wilder knocked him down the second time, and then Fury got up and stuck it on him. That's when Fury realized that's how I meant to fight Wilder.
Yeah.
And in the second fight,
in the first fight, what was the round, right? What Fury got knocked down and got up like Undertaker? Was it 10? And then he had the best 2 rounds of the fight.
The Undertaker
was the first fight.
Yeah, I mean, do you know that was actually a good fight?
Yeah, it was.
That was how good that first fight was.
Fury did exactly that. What you've just said, he stuck it on Wilder.
Yeah, after the second knockdown.
Yeah, because look at Wilder's career. Wilder is a fighter. He likes the distance. All big punchers like the distance, so they can cock back the hammer and let it go. But if you jump on them, and smother them, they can't. They've got no. What they going to do? That they've got no room to cock back the hammer.
It was the 12th round. Even show of Dark Moon. Yeah,
look at the success what Wilder had. What Fury had after that knockdown. He wobbled Wilder towards the end.
He wobbled him in the end. Yeah, it was the 12th round. It was the 12th round, yeah.
There you go. It's very similar to what Devin Haney did to Brian Norman Jr. Very similar. He jumped on him and took his right hand away. He closed the distance so that Brian Norman Jr. couldn't let his fucking hands go.
Him, He controlled the distance of the fight.
Yeah.
Control the distance.
That's what Derek's got to do. If Derek does that to Wilder, it's game over for Wilder. But if you, like you just said, if Wilder can make Derek stay back, fucking curtains, mate.
Stranginess has said exactly. Well, basically, it's kind of like He's a low pace fighter, Wilder. These days, he fights at a low pace.
Yeah, of course he does.
His jab's not that effective. His jab's not. If we get the Wilder that came here many years ago and knocked out Audley Harrison, we've got a fight on our hands. Do you remember that Wilder?
I ain't gonna see that, yeah.
Hey, that must be Wilder. Wilder meant business. Remember he coming knocked out Audley Harrison? I was like, wow, this guy's not joking around, boy.
Yeah.
Obviously, we didn't know what he was then, but when I saw that knockout, I was like, wow, we got to take note of this guy. He just cleaned out Audley Harrison.
Audley Harrison. He was a fraud, though, wasn't he? When he was gimmicking all them Ali phrases, what a weapon. What an absolute weapon. Right, buddy, I'm going to call it a night. It's getting late.
True. Yes.
It's 11 o'clock. Let me give everyone a shout out, as I always do. Strangeness, salute to you, bud. Thanks for coming through. Avatar, salute to you, my good man. Thanks for coming through. James Jameson, much pleasure, buddy. Thomas, salute to you, my good man. Ed Woodson, salute to you. Londoner, an absolute pleasure. Charlene, sweetheart. Big Rick from across the pond, salute to you. Gail Cole's main man. Right, I'm up out of here. If I've missed you, I've missed you. Oh, great show, lads. Thank you. Don't forget to smash the like button on the way out and give Outlaw Pugilist a follow on YouTube if you're not subscribed to him.
Lots appreciate that. Thank you, everyone, for
sharing. Pleasure, Outlaw.
Safe, brother. Take care.
Right, buddy. I'll give you a ring tomorrow, Outlaw.
Yes.
All right, mate. I'm fucking still laughing my head off about what you talking about that chainsaw.
Yeah.
In you fucking parking. Yeah. Fucking quality. Right, I'll give you a ring tomorrow, buddy.
No worries, pal. Take care.
Right. Everyone, enjoy your weekend. Hope you have a great weekend. Peace out.